gonna have that closer position currently held by Stiko. Gonna get caught on a UMP, but with a flash at his feet, he still stands. Chris J's nearby. What an awkward situation. But it's already starting to unfold here as that first headshot connects, and Stiko will linger just inside the smoke.
Still in there. They're blocking each other for a good 5 or 10 seconds in that smoke, and finally he's going to show his hand. There's one kill, not able to get a second. Acor prowling around the back, but the bomb has been dropped, meanwhile from Rops. And now Mertz and Acor have to try and retrieve the bomb. The good news is there's plenty of time left alive. The bad news is that Acor's all by his lonesome. He clutched the last round. Can he go one better? This time it is against the Norp and an M4. No weakened players on Mousesports this time. A must-win round, and they've...
Reason that he resides in the corner. Cade gonna come out, and down he goes. Rops on 3 now. So again, all things considered, not necessarily fighting for the round, but at least a little more impact, and now it's the round that's in question. Time is still playable here, but Acor on damage control with a flash going high will flash himself. And Oscar up close with the MAC-10 could still find the kill, but it's the D. Ooh, sure enough, there's a man now in the danger zone. Oscar shuts it out. Great position for him to flash and fall back, but instead Mertz finds that frag, and now it's going to be up to Rops to try and support Sunny, who doesn't even get a single kill, but at least Rops has control of the ramp. He could just let them pass by him, and with a little bit of delay here from Borup, Rops could certainly get himself into the fray, but flashes go both ways, and now the bomb's delivered straight into his hands. 3 frags back from Mousesports, and it's turned to the 1v2 because Mertz responds with a kill of his own.
It was looking a bit rough for them when Rops got into the alcove, but since then it's been pretty solid. Stiko. And there is still time left if he wants to go for the rotation. Oh my goodness, that shot was disgusting, but unfortunately for Stiko, he doesn't land in the second. That would have put us down into a one-on-one. Acor's only down to 13 health though, and he's picked up the second frag as well. It's now down to just a 13 HP Acor against a 39 Stiko. Pretty much the next bullet will finalize this round. Time is starting to tick down, but again, Stiko around the side is... The Academy actually have the player advantage.
Got a man to watch the cross, but that's blocked off by the Molotov, and tidbits of utility as well for each lineup. But speaking of lineups, they nearly do.
Strange hold. This Molotov could be really rather problematic. One player now will be fine. I wonder if they're going to actually expect a second. The spray's good from Dazzle. Perfect work from him. USP comes out, desperate for one more shot to work, and it just doesn't come through. It's a 2v3, but it's favorable to Rise Nation.
And the fact that VSA's still underneath that palace, he hasn't been spotted. So now when the smoke fades, he catches the first. The reason they lost the last round. If Ace could hit this flick, that'd be fantastic, but Doja pops him, and VSA then able to trade, leaves this into the 4 versus 4. Up close, he finds another, and VSA on bomb sites has been impactful, but Jonji's creep through connector never comes through. Bomb site, unless Moose towards windowsill can really crack mid wide open, but it's VSA that cracks it open because now the after plant's over here towards Cat. Moose doesn't expect 2 players to be here, so he too toppled, and while Dazzle taps the bomb, that's going to force the hands of Gambit. They come charging in, and as he takes one, he then...
So was effective early on.
Ooh, not checking corners. Moose will make the most of it. Ace has gotten himself one as well, so that's 3 frags back for Rise Nation. But now the B site starts to be in question. But the bomb as well, still towards Cat. That could be a problem. It's also a problem that Doja's 1v3. Somehow Rise Nation, they've gotten themselves into this round.
Unless it's a full-on stack. Right here, they get caught in limbo. Sure, now they've traded out with the Dren's aggression. But Fitch is going to find one with a USP. This should never be happening.
Ace is going to try to cover Ticket, does actually find that headshot, but Hobbit from the corner goes unchecked. He drops the bomb, and up close, Moose then trades. And it's Doja then to find a headshot. 1 versus 1 yet again, with Fitch on a MAC-10 coming in from mid, as Ace should find this plant. He's going to ensure his safety, at least try to with the smoke. And that gives a little bit more time for Fitch to close the gap, but now he's spotted. And Ace just plays patient.
Oh, wait, did he not think he could be spotted?
That was wild. Still able to clean pushes of Gambit. It's actually Hobbit to miss the first shot as the smokes rain in. Does find Dazzle as this angle's not covered, and Fitch finding kills as Hobbit continues on. Will leave Rise Nation.
Yeah, he's feeling it.
Oh my goodness. Hobbit with a flick. And unfortunately for Jonji, he doesn't have his bomb, so he walks right into Hobbit.
Towards the A bomb site, and when this execute comes in, they're going to deal with the Dren first with the UMP. He's going to spam away, miss, doing so much damage.
Jonji does clear him out. Doja's still going to stand there, and Ace hits the headshot, but the op of Hobbit yet again. That's 2 frags for him, and Mo finding VSA on the frag. Slow down. try and dismantle the defense before they themselves get on site, but there's Hobbit's Peak, traded by Moose, and this leaves both of the CTs over towards Ticket. They realize that jungle's open for the taking, and this after plant plays into that. In fact, it's actually just going to be now Moose 1v2. He's been pinched in. Hobbit peeks, tries to spray, bit of a flub, and now it's actually Moose to come in with a potential clutch. You need 4 frags on the round, and with a nice bit of movement, he gets the off angle and takes it.
Last round really shows it. I thought that NaVi actually, with that triple stack that they ended up on the site with, would really pull it off, but there we go. We're talking about aggression. Zeus comes in, double frag for him, looking for a third, and it could be very close to landing it. There's Zeus leading by example. Those are the kind of plays we were waiting for. Bomb's been dropped. Now, NaVi, you've got to hold on to this round with both hands. And Zeus, he's on for the ace. He's got 11 health left. He's going to be denied by Yugi's dual Berettas. But surely he's done enough damage. Oh, what a shot by Yugi.
Now, Simple being distracted by that man does take him. That's Yugi down. Spots another man over here towards short, but the shadow gives way to the shot, and the repeak's good. It's Simple on the multi-frag this time. With a 3K towards EC tag, he knows that Nico's there. And so he stays patient. It all pans out, and can he get the ace?
It's looking good, isn't it? Oh, the commentator's curse left. But he has the AK-47, got a whole bunch of frags in that second pistol. Oh, he hasn't checked to his right. Yugi's here. That could bait the rest of his teammates. He's gone in for one, but now Simple's like, hold on a second. There's a dude behind me. Connects the dome shot onto another couple of players, and suddenly Simple...
Contact, Electronic should be able to trade if he doesn't get the kills, but an instant headshot changes everything. That's now footing for Modi to work forward with. EC tag clearing the site leaves Edward and Simple in the after plant. Both players over towards bathrooms, and again the smoke on bomb, but Simple stops it. Then in there, Modi trading with one of his own leaves Edward up close, and he loses the gunfight. You know, slowly enough, they got themselves in there, and Yugi falls back just in time to find safety there behind the corner. And so he could be good for another. He is. And after starting to come back into these rounds, this would be an atrocious way to throw it.
Not sure about these angles either just yet. Modi's not far off. Gonna go down though. Yugi's missed his chance and he's gonna fall as well. The Deagle hero from previous moments is very much silenced. But there's tanks coming up, smoke in his eyes. Meanwhile, Snappy's making inroads, but Flamey with a beautiful crisp headshot. Surely that's the round now to NaVi. The CZ's rattling out, but there's Electronic.
Here.
Which makes this so one-dimensional on the retake. It should be easier now for NaVi, but they're actually losing players at an alarmingly fast rate. It's all Electronic now. Modi has a kit. He's actually stuck on top of it right now. He can't get to the bomb. This is so frustrating from his perspective. A lot of cover from the rest of his teammates. He's actually going to have Snappy that pushed in as well, but they just go peeking out one by one, giving their lives away for free. They had the advantage. They had the positional advantage. And now Electronic's just going to barrel through for another kill. 3 entries, making a 4th. Electronic is exploding in this round. And NaVi could be on the brink of a victory now. It's all down to Nico. He's been spotted in Electronic.
Right,
Justified picking this one up, but now Sixer has winged drops. The other thing as well has been incredibly one-sided in the respect that even when Mousesports went around, they only had 1 player left and it was a clutch. This could easily be a 12-0 scoreline right now. And RPK is having no chill as he pushes through on Catwalk. Just so easy to him. It's almost like he can't miss at this stage.
Yeah.
Nico answers back, but it just seems like it's too little too late this round.
This is what Chad talked about as well, like how good RPK can be at that higher position, just walking out as leisurely as about his business, one-tapping people, down goes Rops.
Looking for more as well. He's hungry for more frags. Feed him. Oscar's just going to feed him lead. And now Sixer and XMS do back away. It's going to be RPK, of course, playing aggressively, who has dropped the bomb out in a bit of a sticky situation. Happy round the backside. He's going to see if he can claim Pop Dog for his own. But Oscar's not selling it just yet.
And there's no smoke on the side of Sunny as well, so he can't necessarily, you know, extinguish a Molotov or
It's just so
hide
hard.
away in the smoke.
It's so hard to see how he clutches this round now. Well, getting a free kill like that's definitely going to help matters. But the smoke is on the opposite side of the train. It's on top of the bomb at this point. It's going to force Sunny into an interesting position, but Six is there with his AWP. He's in mid-air. Just absolutely smashed.
It's not supposed to happen.
It's just not meant to be, is it? Rops has just seen the shoulder of RPK peak, but RPK also saw Rops, and hence the smoke has gone down, and it will draw likely one of these players out from the A side. They can afford to send a player across. They have a 2-player advantage. It's not as if they're going to be massively outgunned. But now Scream is going to see more action. Are we going to have any more one-taps into play? Not quite yet, maybe not required. XMS with his M4 sprays down into Sticko. Rops can't get it done, and neither can Scream. It's all on Chris J. 1 on 5. He's not going to be able to take it. And